It's the nicest weather the moon has ever had! It's time to conquer Earth!
Crisis! Rita has escaped! Recruit a whiny internet celebrity with attitude!
Hello, I'm the nostalgia guy, remember?
What do you
Young nostalgia critic! Stop it! What's going on here? Why am I in the 60s version of the Batcave? Oh, God.
Greetings! I am Zordon, the big weird head.
I think your Skype connection needs a little work there, buddy. You're coming in all blurry. You ain't fiddle with these knobs.
I am Oz.
There is a great disturbance in the Force.
I, Vigo, the scourge of Carpathia.
Stop it! I have brought you here because Rita, our oldest and most embarrassing enemy, has returned. She wishes to foil the Power Rangers' 20th anniversary.
What? Why?
Because she's the most pathetic villain we've ever had, and resents the show for it. So she wants to see everything connected to the Power Rangers destroyed.
Well, what do you need me for? I'm just a critic comedian. Critician.
That's precisely why we need you. Rita has taken over every screen in the world and is showing one of the Power Rangers' most despised projects.
You don't mean...
Yes. Turbo. A Power Rangers movie.
You want me to review the sequel to the first Power Rangers film? I didn't even like the show growing up. I was too old for it. I thought it was a silly exercise in combining Saved by the Bell with Godzilla stock footage.
Exactly. The more you can tear this movie apart, the more it will lose its power.
I don't know. I feel a little strange ripping into something that's been around for 20 years.
Come on, Nostalgia Critic! Are you afraid? You should be! Even the fans don't like this movie! And once they're reminded of how stupid it all was, they'll remember how stupid the show was too! The Rangers will be destroyed, and I will be the greatest villain forever!
Alright, you poorly dubbed vixen. I'm not afraid of any film. Bring it on! This is Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. So, yeah, to start off, what is it called that anyway? I get the turbo part, oddly enough. It was the word of the week. But doesn't some of the epicness get lost when you refer to it as just a Power Rangers movie? Doesn't that make it sound a little bit more run-of-the-mill? Like the writers were asking, what kind of big, massive story should we tell? And the producers were like, I don't care, just make a Power Rangers movie. Throw in a boring, long-winded Star Wars scroll for all I care.
On a distant planet lives a great wizard named Larigo.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a slow movie, isn't it? Look at that, the narrator is waiting for the text to come up so he can read it.
Golden key which unlocks the dimensional gateways of the universe. Larigo is...
Nothing like starting off a movie named Turbo with some slow, monotonous, awkwardly paced text. We see on Planet Moldy Cookie that there's a group of soldiers chasing after, oh Jesus, a Warwick Davis pale kid. This terrifying concoction is actually a wizard named Larigo, and an evil pirate named Divatox, yeah, I know, sounds like a butt injection, is after him because she can use his magic to unleash an evil demon that she wants to use to conquer the universe. But let's face it, you're not listening to a thing I'm saying right now because you're still so focused on how amazingly bad that puppet is. Yeah, he only seems to have one expression throughout the entire film. He's like the Daniel Craig of Muppet Ewoks. But he uses his magic wand to escape to Earth, where we see the Power Ranger girls are spending their time emotionally connecting and developing children's minds at a nearby shelter, and the boys are just kicking shit. Oh, yeah, that's what we do. Fuck the community, we can hit shit.
No, now look, you're trying too hard.
It turns out they're training for a tournament, but Power Ranger Rocky, the others feel, is simply trying too hard.
Hey, Rocky, maybe we are trying too hard. Maybe we're not trying hard enough.
How do you throw yourself out of a ring? That's a little tougher than it sounds, guys. I mean, look at that. He clears right over the road backwards from a jump spin kick. Is that even doable?
All right, kid. Let's see your jump kick. All right, take 5, Critic.
So Rocky is put into a hospital as a boy from the shelter sneaks in to say hello. But when he hears Rocky's friends coming, he hides under the bed, because kids do that. Thus, he sees that they're being called to their Power Ranger duties.
Justin, did you just hear all that?
You guys are the Power Rangers?
They beam to their headquarters where, oh Christ.
Larigo has taken great pains to hide his exact location.
What?
You know, Zordon, in the last movie, they at least gave you an upgrade. We can make you out better, you look more three-dimensional, and your lips actually match what you were saying. Why have you gone back to being a half-focused magic eye picture?
You don't understand. Our entire budget went into Divatox's cleavage and Johnny Young Bash's haircut. It was a sacrifice that needed to be made.
Was it really worth it?
Look at the cleavage print.
Okay, they are pretty nice.
Thank you.
He is somewhere in Central Africa. Equip yourselves with the power boxes and teleport there immediately.
And be sure to keep a close eye out for that wascally wabbit.
So they strap on their Mattel Ghostbuster packs and go looking for signals of soccer balls in the area. But a certain snake has a taste for a certain cat. What is with these guys and throwing themselves off cliffs? I've seen lemmings more cautious than them. Yeah, now we're talking. So the mighty morphin powers are not waterproof, sorta?
Hey, as long as they never attack Wisconsin Dells, we're fine.
I want to throw myself off something too! She injures her leg, but Tommy manages to get her to safety. Meanwhile, on the Ninja Turtle sub, we see that Divatox has captured two onlookers, Bulk and Skull. You know, the bullies who picked on everybody, but if they really existed, they'd be the ones that get picked on all the time. And she plans to use them as sacrifices for the demon she's going to bring back, which I'm totally fine with.
Are these my two humans of purity and strength?
Yeah, check them out.
I am giving you one more chance. Don't blow it.
That was silly even by the movie standards. But Tommy and Cat finally discover the wizard in all his glitching animatronic glory.
Yes. Alpha. My name is Tommy, and this is Catherine. We're friends.
As the humanized version of Disney's Tarzan, welcome.
They beam him back to headquarters, but the Rocky Horror Fifth Element show finds two strangers scuba diving nearby. But it turns out they're more familiar than they seem. It's Kimberly and Jason of the original Power Rangers team, and they get captured by Divatox's minions.
This is so lame. You know, we come back here to surprise everybody and help out with the shelter.
Surprise everybody? How are you going to surprise everybody by scuba diving in the middle of nowhere?
I mean, granted, nobody would have seen that coming, but I think you would have had to wait a while before you were discovered. If ever.
Rangers, after all these years, I have finally located Kimberly and Jason.
Ay, ay, ay! Show them on the screen!
Oh my god.
Thus, Divatox uses them and Larigo's wife and child to force the Rangers to turn the wizard over.
I don't understand it. Why does Divatox want Larigo?
She will likely travel to the lost island of...
Oh, for God's sakes, Thomas the Tank Engine moves his mouth more than he does!
Even the Zords would not be enough to stop them.
So the wizard says he wants to hand himself over, but the Rangers agree not before they release Kimberly and Jason.
Bring our friends closer first! You have no choice, humans!
Larigo's gone! Larigo! No!
Your performances are meh.
They dump the bodies into the water, only to discover they were just dummy decoys. Ingenious. Their acting is so lifeless, nobody could possibly tell the difference.
No, it's fake! Tommy!
By the way, have you noticed anything missing from this Power Rangers movie?
Hello, the fucking Power Rangers!
We're 35 minutes in and they haven't morphed once. Is the reason it's called a Power Ranger movie because there's literally just a Power Ranger in the entire thing?
Well, we needed that extra time to push our new product, the Turbozords.
Well, how much time do you need to push that?
Behold your new Turbozords. They are extraordinary cars. Vehicles equipped with the power and velocity of turbo technology. Individually, they are formidable fighting machines. but when merged together, they form the Turbo Megazord, the most powerful Zord ever created. Desert Thunder will be yours to command. Catherine, yours is called Wind Chaser. Tanya, Dune Star is your Turbo Zord. And Tommy, Red Lightning will serve you well.
Oh my god, as marketing whores go, you're making Transformers look modest.
It's working! Your criticisms are restoring brain cells to the viewers, and the movie's powers are getting weaker. Continue your review, Critic.
Alright. As time goes along, we do finally see the Power Rangers transform into their new costumes.
I've never felt anything like this.
Wow, this is great!
And what do they end up doing? Change immediately out of them, of course! I am not even fucking kidding. They dress up in these things just so they can be out of them in the very next scene. 38 minutes in, and they only change once just to directly change out of them. What is it, Casual Friday? Well, at least they have the cars now, so that has to lead to some kick-ass action, right? Oh, you bet! They drive those turbo-fast, morphin-powered vehicles of awesome to a 19th century ship where they immediately get out of their cars, park them inside, and ride the incredibly uneventful HMS Pinabore. Go, go, Power Rangers! You get vehicles of powers just so you can ride the Power Rangers! Oh, and get this. Since Rocky is out of commission, Zordon finds another recruit to be the Blue Ranger. You will never guess who it fucking is.
Wow, cool. Justin, what are you doing here?
Guys, I'm the new Blue Ranger.
My God. It never had a chance.
You see it right, folks. That little pipsqueak who only got a few seconds of screen time is officially the new Blue Ranger. You know, Zordon, are there no armed forces or military who want to take these jobs? It's always got to be kids and teenagers.
Well, we knew that if any of them went crazy in the future, nobody would care. It's what all kid stars do.
Huh? We'll talk about this later. Right now, we gotta get those cars in that ship.
Oh, hi, Skeleton. Should probably question that. Oh well, let's put this 9-year-old in unspeakable danger. By the way, do you know martial arts? Eh, fuck it. Ship ahoy! But as the ship sails, Divatox manages to sneak some monsters on board.
Guys. Hey, guys.
A barely hearable whisper? I'd pick that up anywhere.
Adam, look out!
Time to put the Johnny Young kibosh on these asses! Oh, what? We gotta fight in this movie? I was hoping for another hour of jungle searching or throwing ourselves off things. Hey, it worked!
Good job, Critic! You stopped the movie's stupidity right in its tracks.
Ha! Suck it, traffic cone tits!
Oh, you think you have defeated me?
Yeah.
Well, you haven't! I call upon the power of the movie bomb!
Zordon, what is that?
It's the greatest weapon she has. A movie bomb. A creature that destroys all possibilities in a rising franchise. Its latest victim was After Earth.
My God, he's still playing the movie through the airwaves! Somebody has to go down there and stop him!
Well, I'm just ahead.
Well, I guess that means only one alternative. It's pandering time.